By way of introduction, may I extend to you and to the electrical industry throughout the United States, but more particularly to that great savant and inventor, Thomas A. Edison, my personal congratulations and those of the International Chamber of Commerce on this Golden Jubilee celebration. Mr. Edison happens to have born in the United States, but he belongs to the world. It would be idle for me to dwell on his many and beneficent inventions. Labor has been incessant with him, and his life is a song of hope to the youth of all lands. For none of us lives unto himself. Centuries ago, a great poet of my own country expressed it thus: sic vos non vobis mellificatis apes. That is to say, not for yourselves, but for others do you produce honey, bees. As President of the International Chamber of Commerce, I am happy to voice the admiration of businessmen of 46 nations for the work of the inventor and for the development of scientific research. And in no place is this work more manifest than in the United States. Your country is magnificent in its ideals, its citizenry, its power, its wealth, its possibilities. America is indeed a land of flowing milk and honey. And it possesses besides a very real and extraordinary vitality, giving to its work a freshness and a force which astonishes and at the same time commands the admiration of the world. It is a pleasure also for me to note the growing spirit of brotherhood shown by Americans generally towards other and older civilizations, especially in international and interracial relationships. The tendency is no longer to employ the American standard as a measure with which to judge others, but to study a country, its background, its people, its traditions, and its psychology, and thus to find a way to live in a world of individuals with varying standards, varying ideals, varying strengths and weaknesses, and to understand them sympathetically. It is in this understanding of others, this getting into their lives and appreciating them, that the hope for international conciliation lies. Years ago, Beethoven was conducting a performance of his Ninth Symphony. So moved and entranced with the beauty and majesty of the music did the audience become, that they stood and applauded the composer enthusiastically, but Beethoven heard not, heeded not, for his ears were deaf to their cheers. For years, Edison also has lived in that silence which Ibsen calls the home of the strong, and my hope and heart's desire is that if he cannot hear, he may at least sense how great is the gratitude of a world which this day salutes and cheers him as one of its worthiest inhabitants. I thank you, gentlemen.